Vicky Pattison says she fell for broken men after watching her parents' troubled relationship in her childhood. The former Geordie Shore star's father John battled alcohol addiction in her younger years, receiving treatment in hospital, rehab and from support meetings. And Vicky, 34, says she previously ended up in toxic relationships after watching her mother Carol fighting to make it work with John while she hid his shortcomings from everyone else, no matter how hard things were for her. In her new book The Secret to Happy, serialized in The Sun, Vicky wrote, "We accept the love we think we deserve. That is what I truly believe when it comes to romantic relationships. Beyond that, you accept the love you've observed at home, as a child. I knew as a child that something was wrong, and I watched my mom give every inch of herself to a man who was not getting better. I just watched as that relationship constantly took from her and drained her. That's what I thought love was." She added, subsequently, "And this isn't something I did consciously, my pattern became that I fell for broken men." Almost every time. Vicky has been happily involved with former TOWIE cast member Erkan Ramadan since 2019, and the couple recently moved into a lavish £1.5 million Essex home. The one-time a celebrity. Get Me Out of Here winner previously attempted to seek out men who she deemed equally as successful as her, but she praised Erkan for still finding his way in life while being secure within himself. Vicky says she is able to enjoy her relationship with Erkan after undergoing therapy and embracing both her good and bad qualities. But she hasn't always been so lucky with men in the past. She had a rocky on-screen romance with Richie Garnexio during her time on MTV show Geordie Shore before she went on to date ice hockey player James Morgan, who was later arrested for robbery. She was also linked to former The Only Way Is Essex star Kirk Norcross and ex-On the Beach star Stephen Bear, who she described as vile, horrendous and conniving after she found him to be unfaithful. Her engagement to John Noble broke down when she discovered he had been getting close to other women in Dubai. Vicky says she was drawn to the wrong men, who she was never able to fix, with the unions just leaving her broken. "I wanted to be loved so much that I repeatedly fell too hard and too fast for the wrong people," she said. However, Vicky found love with Erkan in 2019, just months after her split from John Noble, and they have been together ever since. And the screen star has a much more positive approach to her relationships today, insisting love shouldn't hurt and partners should be equals. Meanwhile, Vicky insists she regrets sleeping with ex-Richie on Geordie Shore, claiming she was broken down after his constant demands. But, today, she believes sex is a privilege and something that should be incredibly special between two people. Vicky's comments come after she revealed she was downing 10 drinks a day after her a celebrity. "Get Me Out of Here" win in 2015, and that she hated herself. She has spoke candidly about her complicated relationship with alcohol and says she turned to therapy to help her cope. Vicky added that she is determined not to end up in the same situation as her father John, who has his own alcohol-related issues. She told The Sun, "I had everything I ever wanted. The public let us, I'd left behind Geordie Shore and I had this new shiny career. But I was convinced that people would realize I wasn't anything special and it would all be taken away, and I was turning up late for jobs. I don't think I ever turned up drunk, I always slept, but I was not in a fit state to work. When you're doing talk shows you want to be witty and warm, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. not still shaking off the lethargy of 5 gin and tonics. I hated myself back then. I work very hard to not become that person. She added that she started to become unprofessional in her work and began to jeopardize everything she'd ever wanted due to the drinking making her sloppy and aggressive. Vicky went on to explain that her management sat her down and asked her why she was so unhappy, at which point she started going to therapy.